We're here in Shirt in a Box HQ, and along the walls we have aligned our posters. So first of all we've got the Balotelli one, next up we've got the Ibrahimovic one, which is very popular, the Egomaniac, and then finally we have the Pepe one, which was featured by Tom Segura. I got the idea for the guerrilla marketing campaign about a month or two before we actually ran it. I was sitting down just at this actual desk, and I got a text message from Stu, who does finance for our company, and he was like, you should just focus on doing more guerrilla marketing campaigns. And so I got to thinking, different ideas. Could we, I don't know, create football pitches, etc. But none of them were really good ideas. And Tony, who's based in our office, he actually was running in the election coming up, and he wouldn't shut up about it. He just kept talking and talking. And so from him just going on about it and me thinking about guerrilla marketing, I kind of came up with this idea of we could use the election posters that were going up around town and put our own kind of twist on it. My first worry was about the legal kind of complexities there is with running a kind of marketing campaign like this. So I did email someone who practices law just to see if they knew if there's anything we'd be infringing on, and thankfully they said like the only people who might be annoyed is potentially the police, but the police wouldn't care enough at all. So yeah, we just ran it then. A lot of people have asked me, were you worried about getting into trouble for it? But in all honesty, no. Yeah, so there was one footballer we decided against not making a poster around. We did draw up the whole design, and that was Joey Barton. Obviously he's done some silly stuff previously, and we just decided against running it because we thought if there's anyone who would get annoyed, who would kick off, we think it would be him, so we just didn't bother in the end with him. Yeah, so I first found out Tom Segura had shared it via one of the lads in the office. I woke up to a text, actually, I think it was a Saturday morning, and just a WhatsApp from one of the lads who works in the office, and it was a screenshot of Tom Segura's Instagram post like 30 minutes ago. And at first I didn't really understand, he didn't really understand the campaign itself. I went on, had a look, and it had like 10,000 likes within a couple of hours. Pretty crazy. He didn't seem to understand what we were trying to achieve. He thought Pepe was actually a politician and not a footballer. But yeah, it was cool because even I clicked in the comments and you could see everyone was trying to explain the kind of banter, the crack behind why we were running the campaign. We didn't really do it for sales, like we just did it for, we didn't really run any guerrilla marketing campaigns previously. And not many people know that we're from Belfast. Yes, we're an e-commerce company, so we're all online, but we wanted to kind of be more local as well, like show our roots, and so it was a good opportunity to do that. So we weren't really worried about the sales or the ROI. It was more just about getting started in our guerrilla marketing journey, and it was a good start, I think. I did have like people I hadn't spoke to in a long time message me saying, could we get a poster for even our backyard or put up on our street and stuff like that. So it was more people who I hadn't spoken to in ages who had kind of saw what we were doing. They saw that the Belfast Live article got published. They saw we'd also featured in the Irish News, so they're reaching out about it. So this is only our first guerrilla marketing campaign. We're definitely going to be doing a load more. It just requires time, planning and patience. But yeah, I think it's a good start, and we just have to improve and go bigger and bigger. So the Belfast Live article was a bit of a surprise. I just got a phone call randomly. It was one of those numbers you don't recognise, and I accepted it. Normally I don't really accept unknown numbers, and it turned out it was a Belfast Live correspondent. He was saying been driving into work and he saw the posters. He just want to find out a bit more, not necessarily write an actual article or anything. But then once he found out a bit about the story, he decided to do a post on it. Best bits about doing this whole guerrilla marketing campaign, I think, was getting the posters made, because we actually got them made by the same people who were making posters for every serious politician in Northern Ireland. So when they were churning them out, they were surprised and laughing at it. That was good fun, just seeing their reaction, and then also the whole enjoyment of putting it up. So we just did it late at night when there wasn't so much traffic and you wouldn't get stopped on the street so much, but we still, like, we were doing it along busy roads and stuff like that and paths, so there's still people stopping and having a laugh, and that was good fun.